What is up, Dividend Nomads? Welcome back to the channel. I just did something that a lot of you guys will probably think is very boring, but I just sold all of my HOOW position and my PLTW position. I no longer own those, and it's because I realized that I already won the game, right? So I'm not really, it's not that I don't like those positions, but anyway, I locked in all that money and moved it over into SGOV, which means I have officially locked in my rent for the next 1, if not 2 years in the Philippines. So today I'm going to show you kind of the math of how that works and why I decided to do what I did. Now I still have another position in this portfolio, but not a big position. And really, to be honest with you, I'm 44 years old, and I don't care about this get rich quick things and all this and that. My portfolio had one task and one task only, and it's achieved that task. And because of that, I don't have to worry about, work or a job and all this and that, right? Because this portfolio did its job. I have other portfolios, but we're talking about this one today. So this one, the job of this portfolio is to provide my rent for 1 whole year in the Philippines. I plan on moving there in August. I'm in China right now. This is actually like 8 o'clock at night here while I'm filming this. But I plan on moving to the Philippines around August, and this is supposed to pay my rent over there. So let's have a look at it. Then I'll take you into the spreadsheet also behind the scenes and share that with you as well. So 3, 2, 1, bam. All right, record the screen. So again, this portfolio is in Webull. I'll open that up. I'll refresh it. This isn't the pre-market, so it might move around a bit. I don't know, but right now, this portfolio is only sitting at $5,717 in value, and this is definitely enough to pay my rent for probably 2 years. Like I said, right now, the house I live in now, this is about $200 a month, or $2,400 per year. And I imagine when I get to the Philippines, it's going to be very, very similar in terms of my cost. And so 24 is $4,800 for 2 years worth of rent, and my account is valued at $5,700 right now. So that's already 2 years worth of rent locked in. Or I can just upgrade to something much nicer and pay for that. But anyway, right now there's only 2 positions in this portfolio, and that's SGOV, which is where I locked in some of the money here. Actually, right now I have 27 shares of this, or $2,800. So this is basically 1 year's worth of rent right here in SGOV. Now, you can also see I have AMDW, which isn't a big position. I only have, let me see, not many. This was like my 3rd position in this portfolio, so it wasn't even a big position. But it's not opening because the internet is not happy, but we'll give it a second. Anyway, I can tell you I have 10 shares of this only because I had all my money in HOOW and PLTW, and they were performing well. And I was sitting there thinking, why don't I just sell those and go ahead and lock in this rent money? There we go. There's my 10 shares of AMDW. So I said, why don't I just go ahead and lock in this rent money, put that aside, and that's already covered. And then any extra money I can put into AMDW if it goes down below my cost average. And anyway, I'm harvesting these dividends too, and also adding them to SGOV for the meantime, unless this drops below my cost average of 51.51. Now, let me see. This other money I told you about is sitting right here. You see the cash, $2,324. So if I add this cash to the SGOV position, I know that's going to put me, what? How much is that? SGOV is, I'll say 2,700. Yeah, 20 or 2,800. So it's already like $5,000 right there. So that's enough for a luxury house in the Philippines or 2 years worth of rent in the Philippines. So it's already covered. So I'm really happy about that. If we look here at the history of this, I'll show you this. I just got received a dividend too for $2.32. Big deal, right? Let me see. Orders. So you can see here, HOOW, I sold 76 shares. And then PLTW, I sold 25 shares. So that was all the money I had there. I sold them all. And all I did was put that money into SGOV. That's really all I did. So really, really simple. But the rent is covered. And that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about, is assigning some type of goal for your portfolio. So actually, this isn't my only portfolio. If you guys know, I have several. This one is just has a small task, and I like to separate them by different tasks that they're supposed to do, so that way it's just clear that they're getting their job done or not. Because if you have like one large portfolio with a bunch of different stuff in it and a bunch of different jobs, it can get confusing or even overwhelming at times. So I think it's good to separate it and do it that way. Really quick, I'll take you guys into my spreadsheet super fast here, and I'll share this with you guys so you can see, what this looks like, what the performance of this thing looks like. New screen recording. Let's do it real quick. Oops. 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right. So here's the spreadsheet. You can see I no longer have the HOOW. I'll show this to you guys too, the sale in here. I marked it down. Make it bigger. Okay, what's wrong with this? Okay, AMDW. There's my 10 shares, and there's my SGOV, my 27 shares, and then I have the cash down here. I don't know if I filled that in. I did. So I have 40% cash, but I'm probably going to move this into SGOV to go ahead and secure possibly 2 years worth of rent instead of 1. If we scroll over really quick, you can see the returns. Market return AMDW is up $70. Total return 95. That's 13.5% or 18%. So that's that. SGOV is slightly up. This fluctuates. It's about $100. It just adds some change and slowly builds up until the end of the month, and then it comes back down to 100. And it slowly builds up, comes back down to 100 because they have to pay that dividend out. So anyway, that's the only two positions. And then if you check the dividend log, see, you can see here, I have, here's 2026 January. I've only received $15. It's a very small position. I just went in and locked in that cash. But if we look over here, I did have some money from HOOW that I had received in PLTW. So that's there. So I've actually received 118 this month so far. But if we look back here, we had like 211 and 97 there. And that was all this portfolio has been doing so far. But because those positions weren't doing well, I decided why I'd risk it and just go ahead and lock that money in. And I'll show you guys the sold position here. So there they are, the PLTW and HOOW. You can see I sold one on the 15th and I sold the other one on the 16th. I didn't do well, that's for sure. You can see here the total return on PLTW was positive. I made $8 in total. And HOOW, I actually took a loss of $103. And like I said, I pay about $200 a month for rent, and losing like $103 in return, so it's reinvesting all the money in this, that's half a month's rent already. So I was like, hey, if this is going to keep going down and down and down, it's going to drag this down even more. So let's just forget about it, cut it loose, and just go ahead and lock in this rent money. So overall, I'm happy with that decision. I think it was a good idea. What I'm planning on doing now, so I just showed you, I still have some cash there, about $2,300. I'm thinking I might go ahead and put 1,300 of that into SGOV, which is going to put that over $4,000. And then I still have $1,000 cash left. Keep that in cash, and then I will put that into AMDW if it drops down below my cost average. Or if I see another opportunity arise that I think looks good, I might buy that instead. And but for now, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that, so I can at least lock in that extra rent money there, and I don't have to worry. Like, it's a whole year that you have a roof over your head and don't have to worry about nothing. Like, if you don't want to go to work, your rent's paid, you ain't got to worry about where you're going to get the money and all of that. And all that was taken care of for less than $6,000, and for 2 years probably. So, why not start a portfolio and give it, some type of job like that. I think it's probably in everybody's interest to not necessarily do this, but to start a portfolio for a certain thing, right? Start one for your car payment, or start one for your electric bill, or something like that. It just makes sense to keep it separate so it's easy to track and see if it's really doing its job. And maybe you're wondering, why am I being so conservative with this specific account? It's because, this isn't my get rich account. This is my, stay free from a 9 to 5 account and keep a roof over my head account. Like, that's what this account is supposed to do. So, not really stay free from 9 to 5, but keep a roof over my head. You can't stay free from a 9 to 5 with a $6,000 account, but you get my point. But, if you're struggling to find out how much you actually need to be free, or keeping up with the math and all this stuff's like keeping you awake at night and you got the wheels turning all the time, I actually put my entire philosophy from here into a 6-page letter that has a lot of important questions that I think you will find very useful to help you understand not just investing, but the things that you actually want in your life, so you know what you're investing for, right? All that stuff's there in the link below. It's free. And see you guys next time. Y'all take care.